So for the second part, comparing the average rainfall between Reykjavik and Kipisam rainfall in the shaping catchment area, we can see that here a little bit of a reminder of the similarities in both cases is that both measure the rainfall, provide the spatial information, and this information can be represented in maps of rainfall. In both maps, these maps generated can show the patterns of rainfall through the time. So the differences between one another is that one uses the grid for the measurements and the other uses the points, which are the rain gogs. And Kipisam's has a higher accuracy for larger regions, as per the rain gogs have higher accuracy for localized areas, which will influence the results, and we will see further. So we can see here the results already translated into maps for each of the rainfall catchment methods. The Kipisams, as we see, it's response for a series of grids, which are more grids as per. You can see here the yellow points represent each grid, and each point or each grid gives us a specific information. As per with the rain gogs, we see that there's only a few of them, and the ones I took the information from are just 5, which are also on the perimeter of the shaping catchment area, which again will not give us complete information, especially for what's happening inside or in the bottom right part of the shaping catchment area. So in that sense, we can see, in order to better compare both of them, we can see how when we translate the IDW in spatial interpolation into gridded, we can see how many information it's not taking account. As per with the Kipisams, we have a much wider information. We can see like difference in path, even though they have somewhat the same behavior. The information given by Kipisams is more. We have more information. As per the rain gogs, we don't have much information, so we cannot be sure how the real rainfall is being measured in that specific catchment area, except from the specific rain gog points on the stations. So to see that comparison better explained, we see this graph where we can see the average rainfall for each of the measurement methods. For the Kipisams, we can see we have more data registers, so we can get, we see that we get more rainfall during the first 3 hours, which is from 18 to 20 hours, and we can see that even though the total or the average rainfall differs from one to the other, we can see the same pattern, the same behavior. We can see in both cases the peak reaches at 19 hours and drops almost to 0 rainfall to 21 hours in both cases. But we can see that as we have more area covered by the Kipisams, we can get more data. We see that how the rainfall pattern behaves. We can see that after 21 hours it goes up again. As per with the rain gogs, it stays the same, like little to no rainfall. So we can get mixed information from one or the other. We can see like the difference, it's really big, except from the time of 20 hours and 21 hours, we can see the difference almost matches. It's kind of like the same. But as per before or after those hours, the difference between the information that we get from one or the other, it's quite big. And we can see also this table graph that show us the maximum and minimum. We can see the KP sums in both cases, the maximum and minimum, it's way much higher than with the rainbows information. And we can see the same pattern, the same behavior, reaching, the peak of the rainfall at 19 hours and how it drops almost to zero or like 5 millimeters at 21 hours. And then when with KP sums, it goes back on track. The rainfall increases after that, but the rain logs it stay the same. Even there's areas with no rain. So in my assumptions, going back to the table, I can infer that as per the KP sums, it's because it's the shaping catchment area, it's a wide area and it's not fully covered by the rain dogs. We can get a better information from the KP sums and also because maybe the reason that we might not be getting exact same data from the rain dogs, or we can get lower rainfall. It's not because the rain dogs rely on the rain dogs themselves. Something might have happened in that rain event that made the rain dogs not work properly. Either some other factors influence the rain dogs. As per the KP sums, it's more accurate in the wider area because it works with a radar with electromagnetic waves, so we can get more accurate information. And well, that would be pretty much it. In this area, in this case specific, the KP sums give us a more accurate and more wider information of how the water or the rainfall behaves in that specific time. And to take in consideration, but it's good to take both in consideration so we can compare. And if we have a rain log in a specific area, we can get more accurate information. If the information we want to get to know is from that specific area, but for the wider and more general understanding of how the rainfall behaves, we can better consider the KP sums.